Found myself a cool little bar. Let's see where I end up next. Adventure time! Bit of French artwork for you. Well, I'm back in the van with my pizza, and it is lovely. Je suis femme. Le pizza, c'est bon. Not a bad view to wake up to. So I'm here in Millau, and I'm going to go for a walk, which I think is going to take me up that hill there. We shall see. Well, it's an absolutely beautiful day. I'm walking down the river at the moment. And I'm going to be heading up one of these great big hills. Yeah, it was great fun last night, a few beers. And I don't know if I mentioned it last night, can't remember what I filmed, to be honest. I haven't looked over my videos yet, but I got a free beer, which was cool. There's a tunnel. Where does it go? The other side of the road, probably. So yeah, got a free beer, which was nice of the barman. Anyway, I'm going to walk off those beers now, get myself up a hill, and admire the views. So this is the River Tarn. Quite a wide river, but quite shallow as well. Beautiful. So I think my route is going to take me up there. So excuse me if I sound out of breath. Apparently there's a cave up there as well. Might try and find that. Look at those views. Oh my god, this is steeper than the volcano. I think maybe just up there it's going to veer off to the right and zigzag up a bit. Check out this wall. Made with lots of small stones. God, it's steep. I think I've got wild time. Oh, it smells beautiful. So there's Millau down there. I think I'm parked somewhere around here. I don't know if you can notice this in the background, that massive suspension bridge going across the valley. It's a big old structure. I'm getting up there. When I made it to these rock faces, I think I'm on the last leg of the uphill bit. There's a little sign on the rock there. These little green indications tell you which way to go. Just got to get up there, and I'm on the top. Man of the forest climbs another hill. Well, I've gone past the location pin for the grotto, the cave. I couldn't see it. Didn't really want to go off the this little track because, well, it's pretty steep. I'll try not to trip over. So I'll just keep walking. Nearly there. I've gone past the sign saying I'm 2,000 metres high. I can believe it. What a lovely day. Oh, what? I could have just driven here. Just up those steps up there. And it'll be the top. I made it. I'm the king of the world. Oh. That's where I came from, all the way down there. Oh, well, I'm going to eat my leftover slice of pizza, eat some biscuits, drink some water, and then time to find my way back down again. Oh, might get a suntan at this rate. So, just in case you're wondering, this is where I am, the Course Noire, and more precisely, I am here in the Massif du Cad, and it's the Forêt du Course Noire. So now, time to go back down. And the trail looks like it's quite winding, and I wonder how much my legs are going to wake once I get to the bottom. So I'm slowly making my way down, but I can go either way here, and the top sign says Par Grotte. So I've had a quick look on the map, a bit of a detour, but there's a cave there by the looks of it. I want to go and have a look. Back uphill. Let's go and have a look. Ah, here it is. Oh, wonder if our ancestors visited this place in the Neolithic or the Paleolithic, maybe. Keep an eye out for any flints on the floor. Although I can imagine it would probably be meters down. Oh wow. Goes in there and in there. Let's get the flash on. How far does it go? I'm literally about crawling now. Pretty scary. I'm not going to keep going there. It gets a bit tight. Let's go back. Literally crawling along. Oh, it's better stand up a bit now. Oh, that noise in my bag scraping on the ceiling. Oh. There's a lot of footprints in here. You can see a lot of other people have visited. Oh wow. it comes out in a different bit. Some steps down. And I go back the way I came and explore that other hole. I wonder how far this one goes. And we go through there. Or I can go round and then into that. Well, Lord, eat your heart out. He would absolutely love this. Oh. Wow. I think people must have come here in the past. God, there's lots of little chambers. I can stand up in this one. There's rocks on the floor. I wonder if that links up with one of the other tunnels. Oh. It's quite eerie. Which way did I come in? Was it this way? Was it this way? I'm just joking. I know which way I came in. It was this way. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. That's strange. There's a metal thing screwed in. Oh, there's a moth. I wonder if there's any bats in here. Another one of those metal things screwed up there with that damp patches. This is absolutely amazing. This is a super cool cave. That was definitely worth the detour. Wow. Oh. 7 minutes of cave footage. Hope you enjoyed that. I did. Strange to think I was up there a few minutes ago. Well, perhaps more than a few minutes, but yep. On my way back down. Hello, ducks. Beautiful clear water. Looks good enough to drink. I'm not going to, but I did wash my feet. Nature boy. And tonight I have sausages for my dinner. With the view of the mountain that I climbed. There is 8 in the distance. Amazing. Right then folks, it's time to hit the road again. I've spent 2 nights here in Millau. That walk yesterday was cool. But I'm ready to move on. So I'm going to head over, I'm going to make my way over towards Carcassonne. But I'm going to stop off en route, I think, at a place called Albi. Because it's on the way and quite like the name of the place, Albi. I don't know, just sounds nice. So, yeah. Let's hit the road! So I'm up out of the valley bottom now. I had to pull over and film this. It's like the other day. With all the clouds, the low-lying clouds. And the hills poking out from them. Absolutely amazing. It's really incredible. I just had to film it because it looks absolutely beautiful. It's almost like the sea. But look at that. Those clouds again. I mean, look at that. It looks like the sea or a lake or something. It's just, I don't know, can you see it? Is it doing it justice? We're above the clouds and it just looks phenomenal. And here we go, down, down, down into the clouds. Hopefully the sun will burn it off before too long. 38 kilometres to Albi. Yeah. Come on, sun, burn off these clouds. Amazing. Just managed to get a shower. It feels good. So I'm in Albi, making my way to the air, the camping car. But check out these beautiful pollards. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Look at them. These are all Paris plains. Stunning. Oh, I do like a nice pollard. Time for an explore.
Девчонка вот так благодарна. Ну, потому что мальчишки же не снимают. Она попала там.
It's a pretty impressive structure. It's huge. So I think that's the Bishop's Palace, and this is the cathedral. Oops. There's this nice plaza here. Everything's red brick here, seems like. Quite a touristy little town, lots of tourists about. Let's see if we can get inside this building. What an absolutely incredible place. Craftsmanship and the artwork is amazing. What more can I say? Even the bins are red brick. Well, found myself the Irish pub. Santé. I enjoyed that little walk around the town. Ended up at the Red Dog, Le Chien Rouge. Yeah, a couple of beers there, and I'm now headed to a restaurant. We'll see what it's like, eh? Well, it turned out that the restaurant was in a swimming pool complex, and it was shut anyway. So although the photos of the food looked good, it wasn't open. So I'm now walking to another little centre, not the main tourist centre, but another little centre in the town. Bit of a walk. And looks like there's a few bars and restaurants there. I'm kind of walking through some kind of grotty suburbs. There's a lost cat. Oh. Sort of walking around a place where tourists wouldn't normally walk around. Seems okay. It's quiet. And hopefully I'll find somewhere to eat. Wish me luck. Well, this isn't going to plan. I'm going to end up eating at Aldi. yeah, all the restaurants in the centre all look like, you know, arty meals, small portions. I didn't really want that. I want something else, something with a bit more on the plate. So I've walked for miles, and when I got close to where I thought I was going, it's just KFC and Burger King and stuff like that. I'm sure there's a couple of other little restaurants, but it doesn't seem like the right kind of area now. So now I'm kind of walking back towards where I'm supposed to be and see what I find. I will find something. Well, I've certainly explored the area. I'm kind of walking back into town. At least it's a nice evening for a walk. Look at that sky. That's the bridge I walked over earlier on. Okay, feeling a bit demoralised. Nowhere's appealing to me, and the few restaurants I've found seem pretty expensive or just proper touristy place. I don't really want another takeaway, because the only takeaways are pizzas really. Check out that place. I have got emergency rations in the van, so I might have to just do that. You know what, sod it. I'm gonna go here. Bit quiet tonight. So I've ordered the 3-course. See what it's like, eh? I'm hungry. How's that for a starter? Smells good. Et what is it? Well, that was exactly what I didn't really want, but I tell you what, I'm quite happy I did, because it was delicious. It was very tasty. I had a Leffe, a pint of Leff, and I finished with a Calvados. 3-course menu. Presentation was good. It was all pretty tasty. The pork was fantastic. The main course, really enjoyed that. And for 40 odd euros, it's not bad, is it really? So yeah, fine dining. Englishmen on front side. No, it was good. So yeah, bit of a mission, couple of hours walking about, which is a bit of a waste of time. I could have just gone there and yeah, belly full, man happy. So yeah, back to the van, and then probably move on tomorrow. Excuse me. Ciao for now. Bonjour. Good morning. Well, I've left Albi. I think one day was enough really. Real nice place, really touristy. I'm glad I made the decision to go to that restaurant in the end. Sure beats having noodles or pasta or something in the back of the van. And yeah, thought I'd treat myself, so it's really nice. Anyway, I've come down the road. So when there's no public toilets near the campsite I was in. Great campsite apart from that, free. Found a little town. I went to a supermarket Sunday though. Supermarkets aren't open, so no toilets. So I've come into the little town. Asked a local, and he very kindly showed me the way down to the toilet. Anyway, what I want to tell you about is the boulangerie I've just been to get a couple of pain au chocolat. Look at the size of that bad boy. I've noticed as I got further south, they've got sort of shorter that way, but fatter that way. And I tell you what, I've just eaten one. Some weight to it, and it's pretty tasty. So might have that one very shortly. And I got myself a baguette as well, because it's Sunday. There's not going to be many places open. So, but I have seen somewhere on the map Castelnaudary. which is the home of the cassoulet, which is like a casserole cooked in a earthenware vessel, I believe. So I reckon if I get there for around lunchtime, it's not far away, and it's on the way to the place I want to visit. Memory. Yeah, if I get there for lunchtime, I might be able to get myself one of those, and then I can have a bread and soup and stuff for dinner. Have a light dinner. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Ciao for now. So I have arrived in Castle Nordry, and yeah, I pulled up, put the kettle on, and then I saw a red squirrel, which is super cool. Actually saw it quite clearly and managed to get it on camera, so I'm going to put that footage up next. I'm actually in a camping car park, which is a network of places to stay in your camper van. The place I stayed at in what I was pronouncing as Milau, it's actually Mio, was one of these places as well. So for 14.5 euros, it's not bad, safe and secure. There is Wi-Fi, but it's not very good. So I'm trying to upload a episode number 5, but I think it's just doing it off mobile data, so hopefully it won't cane my data too much. But yeah, it is Sunday, but I'll go for a walk around and see what it's about. Just seen a red squirrel. Well, I've left Castle Nordry. Well, let's just say I'm glad I don't live there. It's a bit of a grotty town, no offence. There's not really much going on. I sat in a bar last night, had a couple of beers, waiting for a restaurant to open, and actually went and had a nice meal. Just claimed to be the birthplace of the cassoulet, so I had a cassoulet, which is like flageolet beans with sausage and some duck in it, and I had a fondant du chocolat for desserts. Yeah, actually quite pleasant. And then this morning I got up and I walked back into town to use the grotty public toilets. Not very pleasant. And there was a market on, mostly stalls selling clothes, a few cheese stalls, meat stalls, things like this. Quite a big market, so I guess that's one thing it's got going for it. But yeah,
in 600 meters, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Avenue de Toulouse, D6113.
Thank you. So yeah, it's got a canal going through it and a kind of a marina, and that's about it. Not a very attractive town. So anyway, I'm going to a place where there is some grot, some caves. So I'm going to go exploring. Yeah! Exploring time! So I'm driving on the routes du Vin de Cabardès, and here on the right, well, absolutely everywhere, there's these vineyards. There's literally acres and acres and acres of vineyards, as far as I can see. Not a monoculture, but there's plenty of it. They must make a lot of wine. Cabardès. I'm on this tiny little road, just gone through a little village. Thought I was on someone's driveway for a minute. But yeah, it's definitely got a bit more of a Mediterranean feel in this area. There's olive groves and there's vineyards, and the sun's coming out. And I'm on my way to La Grotte de Limousin, something like this. Limousin. Oh god. And we're not far away. Well, I've arrived in a little car park. There's a few cave sites around, it looks like, on the map. There's an interpretation board here. So just got to find a route. It's very quiet, very peaceful. As soon as I said that, the dogs started barking. Let's go exploring. Not sure if it's easy to make out, but if I zoom in, above the clouds in the distance, it's the Pyrenees. There we go. That's the way I came from. My route on Komoot, by the way, I'm using this app which somebody told me about called Komoot, K-O-M-O-O-T. It's a very useful app for telling you what walks are in your area. Anyway, it's telling me to go along there. I think it's just to that peak, just here, and back, and then back along, sort of back down this way. God, the Pyrenees look really high up. And most of that cloud layer has now disappeared. So that's where I came from. I'm pretty much on the highest part now. Little town down there, look, little village. You know what, I might stop here and have a bit of baguette. Because I'm about halfway around the route. And I think the cave is on the way back. So if I'm right, I should be coming up to the Grotte de Coroluna at some point fairly soon. Got to keep an eye on the floor because there's a lot of loose stuff. Oh, glad to be going downhill. Well, I found it. Quite a small entrance. Let's go and have a look. Put the torch on. Flush on. And nearly stand up. Whoa. Check this out. Maybe I should have this on wide. Can't see it as well. Like pillars. Kind of stalactite formations. Oh, it keeps going. This is crazy. Does it keep going? I can't see how far this goes. Okay, I'm getting scared. Oh, it's getting muddy. Oh, I'm going back out. I'm scared. Wow. Oh, I did not expect that from that opening. I'm going lightheaded. That is one of the craziest places I've ever been. God, it's like entering back into the underworld. Oh, you see why our ancestors and people who came before us held these places as sacred places. I wonder how many cave bears have lived in there. So that was the cave of Coralluna, Grotta Coralluna, and I believe the Grotta Maki is a short distance away. Let's go find out. Well, I found it, and if the walking app Komoot is correct, I think there might be 2 or 3 entrances to this cave. Oh, there's a shrine inside, just noticed. I believe During the German occupation, this place was used as a refuge for the Musketeers of the region. From the 8th of August 1944, Antoine Aminac and 47 of his men were massacred. Massacred here, maybe. I'm going to put the translate on this just to make sure I'm getting it right. During your passage through here, take a moment to think about those who died for France and our freedom. I'm just going to double check that I've got that about right, I think. Yeah, so that's about right what I said. They were massacred here. So as you're passing through, spare a thought for them because they died for France and for our freedom. Let's go and have a look and show our respects to the dead. Okay, well I can see light through there and I can actually stand up in this cave pretty easily. There's a bit of a hole down there. I'm not going in there. I'm going to go around this way. No. Maybe not. Walk carefully over that. Oh, it's nice and cool in here at least. And coming back out into the world with the light, like being born again. Crouch down to get in there, or out of there. And there you have it. Super cool. Right, well, I'm looking forward to getting back to the van because I'm getting tired. I'm not sure if there's any more caves en route. I'll have a look. Well, I made it back. This is the name of the village where the car park is near, just over here, in case you ever feel inclined to come do the walk that I've just done. Now I'm gonna say, I'm not sure which was harder, this one or the one I did the other day. But in any case, I'm gonna have a sit down, drink some water, just chill for a bit while I work out what I'm gonna do next, because I've been trying to get to, or intending to get to Carcassonne. See if we end up there today. Well, I made it to Carcassonne. And there's the chateau, or the fort, or the city, actually, in the distance. But I'm on a mission to get myself a beer, because I'm pretty pooped after my hike, pretty thirsty. So I'll probably explore that tomorrow. Let's find a beer.